Lord be with you.
And with your spirit.
Reading from the Holy Gospel according to Luke.
Glory to you.
Once, when Jesus was praying in solitude, and the disciples were with him, he asked them, "Who do the crowds say that I am?" They said in reply, "John the Baptist, others, Elijah, still others, one of the ancient prophets who has risen." Then he said to them, "But who do you say that I am?" Peter said in reply, "The Christ of God." He rebuked them, directing them not to tell this to anyone. He said, "The Son of Man must suffer greatly, be rejected by the elders, the chief priests and the scribes, and be killed, and on the third day be raised." Then he said to all, "If anyone wishes to come after me, he must deny himself, take up his cross daily, and follow me. For whoever wishes to save his life will lose it. But whoever loses their life for my sake will save it." The Gospel of the Lord.
Praise to you, Lord Jesus Christ.
In the Gospel today, we hear about taking up our cross and carrying it. And oftentimes, I think we look at it as this ominous thing. Taking up our cross is one small step at a time. Now, I have a story for you. It's a good Father's Day story. It's true. One day, when my daughter Arlene was 16 years old, and my wife was away visiting friends, Arlene came to me and said, "Daddy, can you take me to the store? I need a new bra." True. Now, as a father, I usually had my ready excuse, ask your mother. She wasn't around. I didn't have another excuse not to do this. So I'm thinking, okay, I can take her to the mall. We can get away with this. So we get to the mall, and we get near those stores that every man knows has a secret sign, "Beware all men who enter here." You know those stores I'm talking about, guys. You don't go in those stores. Now, we get there, and Arlene says, "I didn't bring any money with me." So I'm looking in my wallet, there's no cash. All I have is the plastic, and I realize, as a good dad, am I going to go inside? So I did. I was highly embarrassed, I was fully red, and I went inside, and as soon as I possibly could, I paid the clerk. She was asking for my name and address, and I wasn't thinking about what was going on. I'm just thinking, I want to get out of there. 2 weeks later, my mailman, Andy, comes to the door. Now, it wasn't a Father's Day of the Year award I got for doing this. Andy shows me something with a huge smile on his face and says, "I see you have been enrolled in the Bra and Panty Club." True story. Those little things we do to make a change. Now, I know my daughter appreciated it and probably didn't think it was as that big of a deal. But for me, I had to cross this threshold that I never thought I would, but I did. And that's what the gospel is telling us. Pick up our cross and carry it with us each day. Now, I want to tell you, some people really misunderstand what a cross is. Our cross is not someone else. I'm going to say it again. our cross is not another person. Our cross is made to fit us. Now think about a cross. It's got the arms that go out, right? Think of the cross and those arms as helping us balance as we walk the tightrope in life, to keep us steady. The foot of the cross grounds us to Christ. The head of Christ leads us forward. We're asked to pick up that cross each and every day of our lives. It's not the big stuff. It's always the small stuff that we're being asked to do. If we don't get the small stuff, we will definitely not get the big stuff when the time happens. We have to be open to those opportunities where we want to do something else, but we're needed by someone. Someone wants to talk to us. Someone wants our help for something. That is the call of the cross. We're prepared to carry that cross through life. It fits each one of us well. Remember, the cross is not something we choose. It chooses us. It fits well. And Christ knows we can handle it. But who is this Christ? As in the beginning of the gospel, who is this Christ that he asked his disciples? Who do you say that I am? And of course, Peter answers, the Christ of God. Who is this Christ of God? Now we can all answer who Jesus is. King of kings, Lord of lords, Savior of the world, Son of God. That's information. That's good information, but it's only information. When Jesus asks that question of us, it's about going within. Where is our relationship with Jesus? Do we have one? Do we experience Christ in our world today? Who is Christ to us? St. Francis of Assisi was once observed by one of his monks praying out loud. And his prayer went something like this: Lord, who are you? And then St. Francis went on, Lord, who am I? Those are difficult questions. It's not about information. It's about relationship. It's about moving in that direction each and every day. And if we pick up our cross that was made for us each and every day, we will begin to start answering those questions in our relationship with Christ. So the question we're left with today is, who do you say that Jesus is?